Hi everyone, and welcome to our June 2021 Coffee With. My name is Louisa, and today I'm delighted to welcome Kate Ravenscroft from Women's Health East to join us for a coffee. Kate joined Women's Health East in February this year as the Manager for Equality and Respect, having come from Women's Health in the North, where she was in workforce capacity building role. Kate was previously at Women's Health East a few years back, coordinating the Speaking Out program. Hello, Kate, and thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today.
Thank you so much, Louisa. It's such a pleasure to be here with you.
Before we go any further, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land from which we are meeting today and pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. I'm on the lands of the Boonwurrung people. Kate, could you please tell us where you're joining us from today?
Yeah, thanks, Louisa. I'm joining you from the lands of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, and I would also like to pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging.
Thank you so much. Kate, first question first. Do you have a coffee this morning or a tea, or is there anything else in your mug?
I have to say, I have completely forgotten my coffee or tea, so I'm just realising that would be really nice. I should have been a bit more organised.
That's okay. Let's be a hypothetical coffee with.
Yes, yep.
So Kate, could you please describe a little bit about your role at Women's Health East, your current role at Women's Health East?
Yeah, so I am the Manager Equality and Respect at Women's Health East. So that means I'm the manager for the Together for Equality and Respect strategy and partnership. So Together for Equality and Respect, or TIFA as we say, is a collaborative cross-sector partnership of more than 30 organisations working together to prevent men's violence against women across the Eastern Metropolitan region. So that's the core of my work. And then I also do some work, other projects that we conduct at Women's Health East for preventing violence against women.
Fantastic, thank you. What's something, or as many things as you'd like, that excite or motivate you about this role?
Oh, there's such an incredible commitment and passion and so much expertise across the Eastern region for the prevention of violence against women and for creating a more gender equitable community where women and girls are safe and healthy and thrive. To be part of a collaborative effort to create more equitable systems and structures and a community where all people are enabled to live their best lives and contribute to society. It's so exciting that this is what I get to do for my job every day. To know that TIFA partners have been committing to this work for 8 years and that they will continue the momentum and commitment for another 4 years, or until we achieve our vision of a society where every child grows up to be equally valued, heard and respected and with equal access to opportunities. It's honestly such a thrill that I always come to work motivated and excited.
Wonderful. It's such a wonderful piece of work and such a great partnership. What is something that you find challenging in your work?
I think the biggest challenge is just that there is so much to do. There are so many amazing initiatives that TIFA partners are undertaking across the Eastern region to promote gender equity and to prevent violence against women. The breadth and the volume of the work is incredible. Our current TIFA action plan is over 30 pages long in order to document all the amazing work that's happening in the region. So for me, I think that the biggest challenge is just that there's so much happening and so much to follow and be a part of. I think sometimes that just, if only there were 2 of me, then I might actually be able to get done everything that I would like to get done.
And you've already sort of touched on this a little bit, I guess, but what are some of the strengths that you see in the Eastern Metro region community?
Yeah, I think, as I mentioned before, there's just such a wealth of commitment, energy, passion and expertise in the Eastern Metropolitan community for creating a just and equal society for women and girls. And I think that's such a phenomenal strength to have. In fact, Vic Health and the TIFA partnership recently led a research project which found that the people in this region hold more progressive views about gender equality than those of the national sampling. So I think this is really a testament to the 8 years of work and commitment by TIFA partners across the Eastern region to prevent violence against women through advancing gender equality. And I think it's really something to celebrate and an indication that our work is having an impact.
What an amazing, impact to see. Congratulations to all TIFA partners.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how could our partners in the East become involved with your work?
Well, we're always willing to welcome new partners to the Together for Equality and Respect partnership. So if there are any Inner East PCP partners who have an interest in or who are currently working towards gender equality or women's health, wellbeing and safety, or the prevention of violence against women, we would love to welcome you to the TIFA partnership. So absolutely, like, please do reach out, send me an email, or have a look at our website or the TIFA website to find out more about the activities of the partnership. And yeah, we can always have a conversation about introducing new partners to the partnership.
Fantastic. Are there any particular pieces of work or programs or upcoming events that you'd like to let us know about?
Yeah, sure. I would just like to highlight one of our upcoming events. So we have a masterclass coming up in June, on the 9th and the 16th of June. And the masterclass is about learning about the gender equality messaging framework. So this framework came from the research project actually that I mentioned just before, which was led by Vic Health and the Together for Equality and Respect partnership, and supported by the Outer East Primary Care Partnership. The framework was released earlier this year, and it supports people and organisations who are engaged in communicating about gender equality to use an evidence-based framework for how to do it effectively. So the masterclass is a really exciting opportunity for people to learn about the framework and put it into practice and really develop their skills for communicating about gender equality. So I would encourage anyone who is working on creating an equal and just society for women and girls, to register. So you can, again, hop onto the Women's Health East website or the TIFA website to find the link for registration. But yeah, 9th and 16th of June, really great learning opportunity for anyone interested in gender equality.
That actually leads on quite nicely to my last question, which is one that I was asked in one of those workshops yesterday. So I thought I'd throw it back to you. And it's just about reflecting over the last year and a bit. We've had obviously a lot of challenges to be dealing with, and I was wondering if you could reflect on something that's emerged from that time that's given you hope or inspired you, and that you might like to carry forward with you.
Yeah, I think definitely that it's been such a challenging year, but I think one of the things really this year that's given me so much hope is the groundswell of activism and support that has been happening across the Australian community, where women have been speaking out about their experiences of violence and abuse, and they have been just met by an incredible groundswell of people saying this is not acceptable, this is enough, we need to do better as a society. So I think incredible people like Grace Tame, who's the Australian of the Year, who's such an articulate and powerful young woman, and then Brittany Higgins, and just so many other women who have been brave enough to put themselves out there and speak up and demand a society that is safe and just and equal for women and girls, and to see so many people getting behind them and really committing to that as something that we all deserve is really exciting, and I think just gives me so much hope that we are making progress and that we will continue to do this work until we have a world where women are safe and equal and able to live their fullest lives.
Well, thank you, Kate. That was a wonderful and hopeful reflection. Thank you for sharing that. And thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today and providing our partners with an overview of your role and some of the great work happening at Women's Health East. We really appreciate it. And I look forward to catching up with you again soon.
Thank you so much, Lou. I really appreciate it too.
Thanks, Kate. Take care.